Now, look at this shape here. This is worth showing you. Look at this. And now, I do like this move here. It's a passing tuck. She has a little nice hook there. Wow, nice face there, Andreia. Great. I turn it, emphasize something in the music, and bah! Can you see? So they're both like connected together. So where we're going to hip catch, and then I do another roll from that. And that was her that taught me that. So that's why she now nods and is smiling, loving it, because she taught me that. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I help people get better at dance, and I specialize in West Coast swing and solo dance, including having influences in styles like ballet, hip hop, contemporary, dance hall, house, and more. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at a reaction of one of my own videos, dancing with the wonderfully talented Andreia. We're watching that together in slow motion to break things down and see things we might not normally see. And do comment below anything you noticed in this video as well, and you're welcome to timestamp it as well below. It'll be great to hear what you think as well. Evie, thank you so much, you legend, for suggesting this. So we're watching this through in slow motion, maybe the first minute or so, to talk through moments in the video, footwork choices and so on. So let's jump into it. So the backstory behind this is that me and Andreia were teaching in Ibiza, which was an honor for the Dance for Two holiday. And there was like salsa, bachata, kizomba. We were teaching the West Coast swing track, and it was a 7-day holiday. We were teaching for 6 days, and we had just taught a complete beginner's introduction to West Coast swing class, which was full of people, full of energy. It was wonderful. And then somebody said, why don't you do a demo? So we did a demo at the end, completely unexpected. This was freestyle. And I just went to my phone and suggested this song to Andreia, and she's happy with it. And then we danced, and this is our freestyle that we did. And I'm really loving this position here from Andreia, that free arm. It's like there's a string holding it. It's wonderful, beautiful. Look at this line here. And it follows through to the fingers. And I like the index finger with that small curve. Very nice. So here we go. Nice stance as well from you, Andreia. Look at this. Over there, and again the free arm, oh, it's floating there. So something I like to think about is when we're holding the arm, we can think about it like raising from the elbow, or even from the back, instead of just raising it from the hand. And it has energy in it, and it looks, yeah, it has this nice flow to her arm. So I'm really enjoying that, and the press step there onto the ball of the foot. Nice one, Andreia. And yeah, I think we have very nice connection, me and her, really nice chemistry. So there we are. I'll take her hand there in that more of a ballroom style hold, and then we can see this nice bouncing back and forth. So you can see here how both our hips move away and then bounce towards each other, and then away again as I go into that press step here, and leading into what it looks like, yeah, the start of a throw out or a left side pass. And yeah, look at, she's already now playing with angles, and I played an angle there as well. So now our body has now gone laterally into a new position. That'd be nice. And then continuing there. And you can see here, as we go into that stretch moment, we can see that really nice moment of stretch there within our two centers here, and then stretching away from the point here. And then she comes towards me here into our sugar push. She's angled herself there nicely, sort of being square on. Then I compress her back out again. We have a nice little bounce there, like a moment of double resistance almost, it looks like, where it bounces in and out. And then, wow, these beautiful moments of stretch. Look at this. Oh, nice. And then bring her into the wonderful moment, like a slingshot, but it's reverse one, like so the right hand comes over into a slingshot. And then look how she decides to use a spare arm there beautifully. There we are, we come towards each other, and not bad here, not bad at all. Obviously it can always be better, so I'm in this position here, and I could have a straighter line there with the foot turned out, but there we are. This is freestyle, it's not about perfection, is it? So yeah, continuing on from there. We'll move on. I like the smiling as well with each other, be nice. And I think, guys, when we're dancing, it's not about being perfect. It's about expressing yourself, enjoying the moment with yourself, your partner, and the music. So again, lovely there with the arm. I like the way she uses that index finger to create the shape there. I like that. So moving on, we have this lovely moment of stretch as she moves away. And then I'm bringing her into an inside roll, but I stay in front of her, it's not a passing one, into a closed position, and then bounce and change positions there. I do like that, I have to say. And then I'm in a more of a contra body position, where the feet are kind of in this position, and I'm twisting, I could even twist that even more towards that hip, that left shoulder towards the right hip could twist even more. I've got the free arm happening there. I like this foot up here as well, creating an angle there. Of course, there's always things I can do better, but yeah, let's move on. And then now look at the way she prepares that arm here. Look at the way it comes out. It kind of, she brings it by her waist and then brings it out in the back. And I like how it's like the joint moves first, the elbow, and then the rest of the hand comes back afterwards. And I love that look there that we were having with each other. Really nice, really nice. And then looks like it's going to be a prep, doesn't it? Let's see what happens. Yes, it's a prep. She goes into the turn, putting those hands in the air. Now look at this angle she creates, looking over there. Lovely line here, and the line up here. Nice. And yeah, again, I always like to see how I can improve, and obviously maybe this free arm could be a bit better there, the shape. Yeah, and maybe the legs are well positioned here could be better. But there we are. It's not about perfection. So moving on now. We're going, so I have my hands there on her back. I like this compression against the chest, whoom, which pushes the energy outwards. Look at that, pushing, whoom, the center comes back. That's a nice position. I like the look there she's giving me. Really nice, the free arm here. Again, perhaps could be better. Maybe the shape of my fingers could be a nicer shape, like this, for example. Or it could have a straight arm, maybe. Yeah, continuing on. So we're doing some footwork. We actually taught in a class previously. I think it was previously that day, so it's a nice one there. I'll show you the footwork here. Tap and step and tap and step. Let's go back again. When we're also angling our bodies as we do that, so we're angling it 1 and 2 and step and step and step, angling that body away. So I'm mentioning to everybody in the class, that everybody who's watching, that was from the class, the previous class, and then go to a nice throw out, whoom, there, and then we're adding more emphasizing some accents in the music with those bounces where she's singing da 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 da. Yes, and now I'll do a little kick, and then so a kick, ball, change, and then kick, and then I drag that foot backwards for like a hold of 1, a 2. So I'll show you that again, talk that one through. So I'm going here, a kick, ball, change. And now the right foot is over the left. I'm going to put the heel down, which drags the left foot backwards for a hold of 1. So the hold of 1 means I don't actually do a weight transfer on 1. I'm delaying it until the end. So it's 1, and then I put the weight down on that left foot here on and 2, and I do a bigger 2 as well, because we're emphasizing something in the music, and she gets it as well, which then means she adds, oh, look at that, lovely looking upwards there, as we both emphasize that moment in the music, as I go into my right side pass. But then instead of just doing the steps for 5 and 6, I just hold my weight there, and we decide to play along with the music here. And then I go into a hold of 1 again. So you see that slide there, sliding that foot backwards, 1, a 2, and then a one-handed sugar push. You know how much I love one-handed sugar pushes, where I let go of the left hand over here. This one here, I'm going to let go of here, and then that gives her more freedom now, so she can open up her right shoulder if she wants to. And nice one, Andrea. I like the shape of the arm here. We come in for that compression. And I like that. Look at the way it comes out, and then with that energy, she uses the arm, brings her arm up, and now she's going to move from the elbow, going backwards like this. Watch this one. Nice, she's up on releve, so am I actually as well. Let me see, was that led by one of us? Or was it me and then she reacted to it? So I'm going up on releve, she's going on releve, beautiful. And then going the opposite, slightly into a plie. And then look at the way she brings that hand down. Ooh, I think it's been moved from the elbow as well. So from the elbow here, that's coming downwards, going down, nice. And then brings that hand out, ready for the prep. Now, look at this shape here. This is worth showing you. Look at this. I really like that shape there. Really nice. Almost like she's holding a little almond there in the hands. And this is my shape here. Not bad. Maybe I could even do that shape. That would be nice if we both had the same shape. I really like this shape here. It's they're in line with each other. That's a nice shape, yeah. Instead of it, sometimes people have it where it climb up like this at the end, like a pyramid, but it's yeah, got a straight line, a slight bend in the elbows, which is good, so we have extra rope to play with if we need to. And then we're going to that stretch here. Again, an inside roll, and then I place that hand on her back early, there we go, which adds really nice, allows her to feel like she's being looked after. And then she has another nice shape there. She goes into that, and then she's got great compression there with her hand on my chest, and then boom, pushes out, compression again. And now I do like this move here. It's a passing tuck. With a passing tuck, the follower has so much options. Rather than being in a straight line going out, she can go more like a zigzag, and then she makes a nice idea there. She does a good idea, looking up towards me, and I point towards and hold that position, and then she comes back to the slot. It was, yeah, she did that one, not me. I didn't lead her going back into the slot. Then I do a drag here, like a hold of one. Now, I'm not sure if I should have done a hold of one going straight back into a sugar push. Not sure if that's the greatest shape. Yeah, I think better doing a drag back is better, not for a sugar push, maybe for a right side pass, because I'm going back and then staying in that position. But anyway, there we go, one-handed sugar push. Nice. And then into an inside roll. I do like inside rolls. And now she adds a little nice hook there. Wow, nice face there, Andreia, great. Expressing the emotion of the song. Turns, looking up as she turns. And then I add another prep. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Catching her back early. Look at this. Nice and early there. I like the shape of the hand there, I have to say. The middle fingers there with the most connection, then the outside ones making that shape. And then I turn and emphasize something in the music, and bah! Emphasizing that there. A nice wide second position. Good. I like that. Adds a bit of, yeah, it's a nice power stance, isn't it? And then she's holding there with a nice point of the foot here. Let's load this up here, pointing the foot there. Nice. So moving on. And now what's interesting is that she moves to her left. I didn't need that. She moves to the left, which is nice. And then I go to our right side pass. Lip click of my hand there. And then notice as I do the anchor step, this hand is being brought backwards. Let's show you that. There we go. Boom. Now what I notice is that on my one, this left foot here is going forwards on one. So maybe not the best lead in the world, but I am bringing those hips back as well to create that lead. But normally I recommend you to bring that left foot back, but it's got all to the side, but it's going, looks like it's going forward into an open whip. Love open whips with a little ronde here as well. Now with a ronde, a good trick is to try and to keep that foot planted where it is as this one does the turning, and then that one moves because that's turning around, as opposed to the foot turning by itself. It's kind of staying planted on the floor, and this foot is moving, which moves the other one. Can you see? So they're both like connected together. Instead of this one moving first ahead of it by itself, it's planted, and that's the one doing the moving. Oh, it's nice watching in slow motion. Notice how I land on a heel there. Could have landed on the pointed foot, but anyway, interesting observation there. And then bringing that into a moment of acceleration, boom, bah, and she snaps that as well with the free arm. Now, look at this moment here, angling her body. Whoa, that's nice angle there. Look at this, with a slight twist as well. Slight twist as well there, so the body's twisting slightly as well. And there's me going to this lunge. Could have that even wider to create more of a, maybe could have the foot here instead of being over here, to create more of a shape there, so that it'll be more here, the line, so it'll have a bigger bend. It's good to look through these actually, slow motion. Now, continuing on. Oh, she finishes in this contra body position there. Yeah, looking back towards me. Yes, continuing on. Oh, offering that hand there. There we go. Okay, so maybe those fingers could, I had noticed this before, maybe those fingers there could have been more closed rather than being like a webbed hand. And then she takes that hand, going to that closed position. Oh yes, and so in the lyrics, she sings about running my fingers through your hair. So I run the fingers through the hair. Ah yes, no, actually what happened was that hand was to actually run the fingers through the hair, and she took it. That was the funny moment actually. It was actually just supposed to run through her hair. And then she took the hand, which was funny, and then I run the fingers through the hair, and then she gets it, I think, so that's really funny. And then put a throw out there. Now, changing the angle here, look at this. Boom, I like that. Ronde. And she's so good at responding to that. I do ronde and she does one as well. What a wonderful partnership. She's so good at reading things like that. Now again, I think this is not the greatest position here where I'm doing that kick out and then going back. I think do this like kick out and going back is not the best thing, as I mentioned earlier. And I'm hanging quite far forwards there. Anyway. She does some nice movements there of the song where she's hitting some syncopation with her feet, a little shuffle there, can you see that? And then brings that foot back. Oh, Andreia. Fantastic. Let me just put the volume down before it comes back on. Yeah, beautiful. So this one here, this foot here, I like this. Very nice, very nice. And there's this free arm here. Wonderful, beautiful the way we're sort of looking at each other. Covered eye there. Yeah, very, yeah, I find that inspiring. And then a nice passe there she's doing there, the foot pointing down. Yeah, she does have like a little body roll going down as well. I hadn't noticed that actually until I watched this in slow motion. And brushing her hair there as well. That's really cool. Look at the journey the hand makes, really cool. And she brings the hand out. She goes to more like a plie there, and then goes inside roll into a hip catch. Now this is a move she taught me at this event. So inside story is that she taught me this, we worked on it together and she loves it. So I did it where we go into hip catch and then I do another roll from that. And that was her that taught me that. So that's why she now nods and is smiling, loving it, because she taught me that. And she learned that from, I believe, Olivier Massard. So thank you, Olivier. So there we are. So that's a little bit of this video. I just want to talk through some parts here in slow motion. Yeah, I love watching things in slow motion because you pick up stuff that you might not normally see in real life. And I just want to say that Andreia, you're an inspiration. You're such a talented dancer. So thank you so much for your friendship and for our dance partnership. And I would love to invite you to subscribe to this channel by clicking on that subscribe button below and click on the bell icon as well above it, which will help you get notified when videos are available. And so you might not know, but I offer private lessons, and this can be done in person or online, and we can work together to help you move forward in your dance journey. So do contact me if you're interested in more information. And I also have a Patreon, which means you have the opportunity to sponsor me to help me grow my dance journey, and exclusive content will be made available to you. So do check below in the description for more details. And I'd like to wish you all a wonderful day. Don't forget to enjoy your dancing and to go for your dreams.